Do any of you guys remember your first day of middle school? A lot of people don't know this about me, but I was actually a pretty shy kid. Wasn't always the confident, charismatic Kyle you guys all know today. So, on my first day, I was nervous, specifically for lunch. I remember I wanted to sit with the cool kids, be at the cool table, make sure that wherever I sat, I was setting a good tone for lunch for the rest of middle school. I picked up my tray, I looked at the table I wanted to sit with, and the table was completely full. To every single last seat, just filled. So what do I have to do? I got my stuff, and I sat at the table right next to it. And I tried to turn around and talk to them as I was there, but it was pretty sad. I sat by myself. And then one of my friends from elementary school saw me from that table. And without thinking twice, without hesitation, he picked up his stuff, came over, and sat right across from me. And then half of that table came over and sat with us. Now I bet this kid never thought about that ever again, but I'll never forget how he made me feel on that day. So here's the quote. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will always remember how you made them feel. People will always remember how you made them feel. It may seem like something you did today has a big impact on somebody. Maybe you said something to them that was really nice, did something that you think was really good that people remembered. 20 years down the line, people aren't going to remember exactly what words you said to them. People aren't going to remember specific things you did in elementary school. But people will remember Kyle was always a nice kid. Jacob was always a cool guy. Sam, I don't even remember what he did, but I remember one day he did something at recess. I came home that day and I cried. Over the years, people will forget the words, people will forget the actions and the details, but it's your reputation that will always stay. Everyone's always talking about nowadays how important your network is, how important it is to know people, and that's true. But too many people treat networking nowadays like it's speed networking. Hey, what's your LinkedIn? Let's set up a coffee chat sometime. Oh, what are your past experiences? Slow down. You're not going to get anywhere treating people like that. There's no better quote that not just summarizes networking and relationship building, but just friendships and relationships in general. Sometimes you spend a long time trying to make people feel a certain way. In relationships, it takes months, sometimes years. For your family, your whole lifetime. But sometimes it doesn't have to take long at all. What that kid did for me in that cafeteria on that day stuck with me all these years, and it always will. And that took him just a couple minutes out of his day to decide to sit next to me at lunch. So this is your sign. The next time you see an opportunity like that, do it. Don't worry about, oh, this is gonna look awkward. Oh, what's everyone around me gonna think? Worst comes to worst, nobody really cares. Best comes to best, you make an impact on somebody that lasts a lifetime. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will always remember how you made them feel.